Hey gang, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. This is a series. Let me see if I can get you guys lined up here. This is a little bit of an impromptu video I thought I'd share with you guys. I'm in the midst of doing some stuff over here and behind the scenes that I'm going to share with you guys later on. But I want to take a break for a second because I'm racking my head over some of these ideas I got going on back here. I had some surprises and I got some stuff, so I'm trying to process it all. And in doing so, I wanted to sit back and actually do a little quick video and updating you about the Joshua's Men trip that we went on, because recently I did a Santuco for that. And it was really fun. It was just north of Othello, Washington, and up here in the Pacific Northwest, and it was really fun. Turned out to be a really nice event. Probably 250 men there with the boys and such, and grandpas and uncles and such. Really was nice. Warm, sunny, beautiful weather. Turned out really good. And I had all intentions in recording the entire event, and I was going to put it out on the channel here. Well, I got halfway through the event recording everything, and then on Saturday evening when we do the raffling and then the giveaways, things were falling a little bit behind schedule. And I was getting pulled in a lot of different directions, talking to a lot of the fellas there about knives and just stuff in general. And so the line was short at the chow truck, the food truck there. So before it got too late, I ran over and I got in line. I got myself a burger and a dog, and I sat down and I started to eat. And they just started selling off raffle tickets. So I said, okay, I'll get this all sorted out. And then I told my son, hey, you're going to have to get up and record, because I'm going to be up there. I want to be up there when they're going to announce the winners and such, so I can congratulate the person that wins the knife. And before you know it, boom, it went fast, and it was getting dark, and they were trying to get all this going real fast, because it was already almost 7 o'clock at that point, 7:30. We were getting some overcast skies towards the evening, so they started doing the announcement, and then instead of starting at the lower end gifts and stuff like that and the winners of certain prizes, they went and started with the top tier things, which was the knives and my buddy Jake's fishing pole. So I'm halfway in a cheeseburger, my son was off doing something, and we never got that recorded. So I just figured I'd do a video just kind of giving you guys some information about what happened there, what it was about, and the success to it all, and things that even happened after Joshua's Men. And so first off, the Joshua Men event was great. They offer rock climbing there, as well as there was little fishing competitions, and they had a scavenger hunt with little tasks that you had to do. So my buddy Chris and I got with the kids, and we went about and did these things, and the kids were putting together little models, like a puzzle model, and they had to go look for certain things and find people that met certain requirements, like who had tattoo of something and who might have been this or that. So it was really neat, and the kids enjoyed it. It did get warm though, and we did try our hand at fishing. Chris and Asher did good. They got 3 fish, 3 trout, but Benny and I, we got skunked, and it was starting to get warm. And the lakes are pretty clear around there, and we didn't go in a canoe or a boat, so we tried everything off the shore, and it just wasn't working out for us. So we went about doing other things, and so it was a bummer. Benny likes to fish, and we didn't get to catch anything. The winner of the Santuco was Russ. Russ won the raffle for that, and then because my buddy Jeff couldn't come out with his knife, I went ahead and I created a gift box, and it was a CK Knife and Tool gift box with a $50 gift certificate, a t-shirt, a hat, and my neck knife. I did a neck knife a while back, the Whisper, with a red sheath, and it was hand sanded, a skeletonized one, the Naked Whisper, and I put that all together in a box to also kind of help make up for Jeff's knife not being there. And so that worked out real good. So between Jake's fishing rod and my gift box with the knife, and then my Santuco, Joshua's Men turned out really good. Met a lot of nice guys there, made a lot of new friends. Most of them guys I only talked with on Facebook. And then there was only a couple of people I actually knew personally, and one of which, Ron, I haven't seen in a better part of 10 or 12 years, so it was really good to see him, and that turned out really good. So it worked out really nice. It was a really great time. The weather was beautiful. The scene in the area was it was outstanding. the views and stuff. Couldn't get a tree to save your life anywhere near us, but it was still really pretty. It was a really nice environment to be in. So that turned out really good. So then we got home Sunday. Everything worked out well. The camper, we did have some issues with the camper prior to leaving. Our camper is used. It's quite, it's not old, but it's used. It's old. And we had some things break on us prior to leaving, so I spent the week prior to that not as much in the shop, but working on the camper and getting it roadworthy. So that worked out well. We got home safely. Everything went well without a hitch. That was nice. Then Monday morning, we got a surprise. We had visitors. Now, something that I offered, so it wasn't anything that I was being put out. I offered for this visit to take place, and they sounded like, yes, we were going to do that. And sure enough, Monday morning, 9 a.m., we had visitors. That was Cody and Taylor with X Family. If some of you haven't heard of them before, they're here on YouTube. I'll put a link down below. You go check them out. They got a nice little channel. Really modest people, very humble, easygoing folks. Really nice young couple. And right now they're out traveling around, visiting people, and getting to know folks, and just kind of getting out there and enjoying themselves. Just making friendships, and that was really cool. So I offered for them to come on out to our place, and they happen to be in the area visiting family, so they came over, and we spent the day here at the shop and had lunch at the house, and we got to spend time with all the wives and the kids. We got to hang out together, so it was really good. I also turned around and surprised them as I opened up an offer to them, and Cody took it with a big smile on his face, and that was to make a knife. So what they're doing and what we're all doing is we're working together to do a couple of videos, and we're going to overlap our channels. So by me doing this, probably within the next day or two, they're going to be putting out one of the first videos in this series, and it's going to be on their channel, and it's going to be them being here at my shop and them getting a chance to work on a knife a little bit and get things sorted out. We're going to Cody started a Jasper, and he picked out some really nice wood for his scales, as well as a bugling elk pin and some little 1/8" brass pins on there. So he got started on it, but we could only get so far along the process in one day with everything else happening. So I'm going to go ahead later on, and I'm going to do a second part of that series where I'm going to finish the knife off. I'm going to finish hand sanding it, do the heat treat, get the scales on there and get it all ready and send it off to them. So I wanted to do that announcement. So run over to Axe Family. You'll check out their channel. Again, the link is in the description. And you can see the video about their visit here at the shop. And again, a big shout out to everybody at Joshua's Men. Ron, Brett, Russ, Morgan, Jeff. John. I mean, all you guys were great. Oh, that's the other thing too is my son. If you guys remember, if you go back in the channel, my videos a little while back, my son made a knife when he turned 12. He had just finished it when he turned 12. He brought that with him. He showed it off. There was a gentleman there. He spoke with my son, then he approached me, and he commissioned my son to make some knives for him. So Ben's going through that process too. So him and I were working through some things, and it appears that my son will soon have a knife business, a knife channel maybe or something, called Oak Leaf Knives. And that's going to be his maker's mark. That's going to be his thing. So somewhere down the line, you might be seeing some Oak Leaf Knife links in here, and bringing my son on board with some of his knife work and everything. So that was cool. So thank you very much, John. I appreciate that. The little man was really excited, and we all look forward to getting that all together and making you a set of knives that you're going to be very proud of to share with the grandkids. So everybody else, thank you very much. Remember, like, share, subscribe. It keeps me from the bottom of the YouTube bucket. If you don't have a Gmail, I totally understand that you cannot comment and you cannot like. But what you could do is, if all possible, take my video, this link, and share it in an email. Share it with your friends. And that goes a long ways. You wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe how well that helps. So again, thumbs up, all that stuff. As Cody says, there's a thumb war taking place, and make sure you hit that thumb and bring me up in the battle. Till the next video, guys, you take care. Have a good one. We'll see you then. Bye.